Hiya! So I went to a theme park yesterday. You couldn't really call it a theme park unless you count the theme of disappointment. The place was called Fantasy Island! Nope, it's not a porn resort. It's located in a little place called Skegness, which is about 2.5 hour drive from where I live, so I had to get up pretty early. I had to get up around about 4:30, so I set 2 alarms. 1 alarm and 1 backup alarm. Thought that was pretty clever. Now my primary alarm is my bedside alarm here, and my phone was the secondary alarm. Thank God I set the secondary alarm. Now the reason the clock didn't go off is because it's set for weekdays. It's my school alarm, so it's set for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, not Saturday or Sunday. So I guess we forgot to change it to every day. This guy, oh, I'm an idiot. Now on the way there, I was dying to go to sleep. I had just 1 hour of sleep last night, and that's because all my routine was buggered up and all sorts. But I knew I couldn't go to sleep because these 2 bastards I went with would have taken pictures. So I was literally dropping off and then waking back up because I did not want this all over Facebook. And I've just put that on YouTube. Good going, Matt! So we arrived in Skegness at around about 7:30, and we quickly look up the opening times for this park. It opens at 11 o'clock. So we have 3.5 hours of doing absolutely nothing. We couldn't go wander off in this place we've never been before because we don't want to get lost. I couldn't go on my phone because iPhones take about half your battery when you unlock them. And we obviously couldn't go to the park. So we're looking for something to do while walking down the street, and then we see this arcade and we're like, oh, arcade, let's go spend some of our parents' money. So yeah, we got on like the addicting 2p machines where we won stuff. And whilst we were playing the 2p games, the machine actually broke down. And then we went on some games with some guns, which is always nice. And then there was also this game where you had to like chuck basketballs through a hoop. And since I'm really tall, I just picked up the ball, leaned across and just went bing, bing, ping.
You know, you really are defeating the purpose.
I just abused it. So we ended up getting like 200 tickets a go on that. And actually 11 AM kind of came around pretty fast, so we rushed over to the entrance hall where we got these lovely itchy blue papery things that are absolutely horrible in every way and should be destroyed. Now I had expected to go on all the rides. I expected to go on all the extreme rides. But 2 of them were closed for maintenance. And they weren't 2 of the rubbish ones, they were 2 of the best ones. So since 2 of the rides are closed, I was expecting longer queues on all the other rides. It was just what to expect. Wrong! The rides were just deserted. There was no one going on them. There was more people trying to find bargains in these stall markety things than there were on the rides on a Saturday. I think the longest queue we had to do was for the log flume, and that is saying something. So we started queuing, walking straight on to the rides, and I'm the type of person who wants to go at the front. But even in this deserted roller coaster place, there were still people who took the front. So yeah, I waited for the front, and I'll tell you what, it was by far the best thing in the world! I'd been on the roller coaster before, like in the middle, and the front was just like incredible. Oh, the wind, and it's all incredible because no one's at the front! Roller coasters and stuff. There was another one where you sat in this like oval carriagey thing and you span round on the track whilst going up and down it as well. It sounds great, but it had these really, really jolty bumps that was just like, ah, ah. So obviously I went on it more than once. I mean, who wouldn't? We also went on this ride and we got on it and then we looked around and it was just surrounded by kids and the roller coaster was a pink dragon. We couldn't get off because that would be embarrassing, so we stayed on. And it was really, really fast. It was incredibly fast. I was not expecting it. I went, hey mate, wouldn't this be a laugh if this would have been really fast? And it went boom, and I was like, oh! But then we recorded some of it, so here you go. So yeah, log flume was good. I had fish and chips, that was nice. And then the dodgems, that was also really good. I went on that 3 times, just like ramming little kids over. That was really fun. The last ride I can remember is you were sitting on one of the sides of this hexagon, like da-da-da-da-da, and you were on this pole and it took you up and it swung you side to side and then upside down. The guy though, he was having such a laugh. He prolonged it. He made the ride longer. And since this was the first ride of the day, I felt really, really sick. And after the second one, I recorded this message. we've been on 2 rides and I just feel ill. Like, the first ride, it went on for way too long, the guy was having us on, and then, yeah, it just mixed me up like a bowl. Back to you. Yeah, back to you, Matt. Aren't I cool saying that in a public place? So to stop us feeling worse, we went go-karting, and that was fun. I got lapped about 3 times, and I've never been go-karting before, so I thought if I didn't let off the acceleration, I just would have gone through everything, because I didn't know how grippy the tyres were. So I kept getting pulled aside by the marshal while other people lapped me, because, you know, I slowed everyone down. And at the end of the day, when we were bored of the theme park, we went back to the original arcade to earn some more tickets. And by the end, we'd accumulated about 800, 900 tickets. This meant we can get some cool prizes. Would you like to guess how much an Xbox was? 50,000 tickets. I mean, I don't even see how it's possible to get 50,000 tickets, not in a day, month, or year, in your life. It was incredibly hard. We spent around about 30, 40 pounds in that arcade. Now, if we got about 900 tickets per day, that's over 500 pounds for an Xbox that would cost me 200 pounds. That's how they make the money, kids. Don't go in arcades. So in the end, I let my mate have the tickets, and he got this iPhone case that was for a 4 and not a 4S. That was well spent. And with the rest of the tickets, we got these cans of Coke that had been on the shelf for about 4 years. Yay, Skegner. And then we trekked home, and we got back for about 7, and then I went to sleep for 12 hours. Yeah. 2 new announcements to point out, kind of thing. Because it's so important. Number 1, I got a new t-shirt. Look at that. It's Forever Alone guy holding his hand for a portal because he's so forever alone. Think with portals, guys! And seriously, the second one, I've now put adverts on my YouTube videos. You may have seen it to this side because my camera does reverse stuff, or down here, or at the start of this video. Don't click on them. Don't click on them at all, because Google are like, we're going to put adverts on your videos. It's tempting, but don't click on them. Because if you click on them, it will be like, haha, you have people to click on your adverts for you. We're going to kill you. We're going to do bad things to you. So yeah, click on them once if you really want to. Please click on them once or twice. But if you click on them 4 or 5 times, they will literally come to my house and beat me to death. So yeah, don't click on the adverts and new t-shirt. They were the 2 points I wanted to highlight. Okay, on this day in the year 69, lol. Tiberius Julius Alexander orders the Roman legions in Alexander to swear allegiance to vast powers of the event. Blah, blah, blah. You get the picture. So yeah, I'll see you later, guys. Goodbye. Maybe a Wednesday, maybe a Sunday, I don't know, but nevertheless, subscribe or like or comment or whatever. See you later. Check Twitter and all sorts. Bye.